Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. It is Melissa, evidential medium and master instructor teacher with integrative energy therapy. Beautiful weekend. I hope you all had a beautiful weekend. It is Monday. My hair looks better off camera than it does on. So sorry about that. But here we are. It's Monday. And yeah, busy weekend. It was really warm. Got all the water things out for the kid. She got a new trampoline. It's a little one. It's really cute. For those of you who don't know, I have a granddaughter. She's 2 years old, going to be 2 years old in August. And we do Grammy daycare 1 day a week as my daughter is in school full time. So yeah, my backyard is really turning into kind of like Baby Central. Who knew? Who knew? Because if you'd asked me 5 years ago if this would be my life, I would have been like, no, didn't see it coming. But that's okay, because that's how things work, right? So if you're new to me, welcome. If you're on YouTube watching the replay, please hit subscribe and like. Thank you. And for those of you on Facebook, the hearts actually help my algorithm. So that's really great, easy, fair exchange. And I hate to be soliciting, but that's how we get the word out. Honestly. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning. So if you looked at the title, it's Mindfulness, Mayhem, and Madness. And as I was writing it, right, those words were coming through because I pulled this card to kind of get us started to see what Spirit wanted to bring through this morning. And I got Everyday Magic, Cultivate Magic in the Mundane, Daily Spirituality, and Mindfulness. And what I think they were bringing through was this fact that if we're not mindful, right, we could have mayhem and madness. And I think that that's basically on this Monday, like, take things slowly. Take things very mindful. Like, is this really the place I want to be? Is this really what I want to be thinking about? Is this what I want to be putting my energy towards? But also when you're doing your daily tasks, because magic is in the mundane. And so be mindful when you're folding the laundry. Be mindful when you're doing the dishes, because you're actually putting yourself in that very beautiful meditative state, right? Where you can then get spirit. You can get your messages. Good morning, Tammy. Hello, honey. How are you? Thank you, ladies, for being here live with me. I did go a little early because I've got to actually run an errand, but that's okay. So yes, where can you cultivate the magic in the mundane? Because when you're mindful, when you're doing things very intentionally, you're actually focused on what it is you're doing. You're allowing the distractions to either be gone or way in the background. And when you can do that, that is when spirit can kind of slip in those pockets between the thoughts. When you quiet your mind, and you can practice quieting your mind, doing very routine tasks, folding laundry, doing the dishes, sorting things, making the bed, scrubbing the bathtub, right? Whatever it is, sweeping, mopping, vacuuming, that can all be very mindless, and you can actually focus on what you're doing and allow spirit to come in to give you the messages, especially for those of you, if you've watched my, if you didn't get a chance to, yesterday I did a pick a card for June. Wow, right? So for some of you, you may need this mindfulness today to really tap into what spirit is trying to bring to you, because this change or this different way of being and doing could be very, very uncomfortable. And so spirit can bring you what you need to get comfortable in these changes. And so if you want to know what those are for you, go back to YouTube and check out the June Sagittarius full moon pick a card reading. We did it yesterday. Good morning, Delancia. Hello. Good morning, Lori. Hello. I'm very honored, Lori. Aren't you on vacation, or are you back? She had some beautiful pictures. So let's see what spirit wants to bring through to kind of go with or go in another direction. Let's find out. Let's see what spirit wants to do here for our Monday. So I hope you're all doing well out there. What else? This week, tomorrow, Tarot Tuesday. Some updates. There's IET packages now. There's one for 3 months, 6 months and a year. So you can save $100, you can save $250, or you can save $500. For those of you who maybe looked at those June readings and thought, okay, I'm ready to raise my vibrational frequency and I'm ready to heal those traumas. I'm really ready to transform those issues in my tissues. So that's there. What else do we got going on? I know I'm forgetting things. Oh, my community. Thank you. For those of you who are joining my community, I truly appreciate you. And yes, the June video is up for the monthly message that came through from my guides, Sunaya and Archangel Uriel. So that is there. So yes. Oh, at work. Awesome. You're taking a break. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yes. So here we go. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. We have another card. Oh, we have another couple of cards flipped out. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be an interesting reading. It's going to be an interesting reading. Okay. I see where this is going. I see where this is going. For a long time, you've been solitary. You've been single. You've been hermiting. You've been healing. You've been being on your own, kind of learning about yourself and how to shine your light. And there's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of aha moments and epiphanies. The wheel has turned. You have understood why things didn't work out, or why you're alone, or why you feel isolated or lonely. And you're understanding that it's now time for you to look at things from a different perspective. That is how you're going to get that new situation or that new person. And so for those of you who have been alone for a long time, for those of you who have been on your own, or even feeling isolated and lonely in a relationship, because I know that, to me, I found that to be harder than being lonely alone. Being lonely in a relationship is way harder than being lonely when you're alone. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Guiding Light. And so now you are getting that new perspective because you have been burned. And that's what I'm getting here. That some of you are now ready for the new perspective because you've been burned. So for some of you, this is the empath-narc relationship dynamic that you have had, which led you to be lonely, which led you to be isolated, which led you to need to do a lot of healing. And so for those of you who had that Prince Charming that showed up with the mask on, telling you all the right things, giving you all the right answers, really making you feel connected, really pulling on your energy because they were an energy vampire. Their feelings weren't authentic. They had the mask on. And when it came off, the lies, the deceit, the manipulation all showed up, right? And the hardest part about that connection is that lack of remorse, right? That lack of did you dirty and they don't feel bad about it, or they don't look like they feel bad about it, or they don't do anything to make it better. They just walk away. And so what this is doing, this has led you to, and this is where I could see where this was going, because the other two cards, remember I said, oh, these are flipped up. Let's look at them. That's because you are now coming into your power. And you are going to be having relationships show up. And for some of you, it'll be a friend. Some of you, it'll be a mentor. Some of you, it'll be a romantic partner. But I feel like you've got people coming into your life this month very quickly that are really going to help you because you are now ready for that. Your perspective has changed. You are stronger. Look at this. You know who you are. You now know what you will and will not put up with, who you want in your life, who you don't want in your life. And so I feel like as people start kind of showing up for you, doesn't matter. You're going to be in a sovereign, empowered place. And when they show up, you get to decide, do I want them in my life or don't I want them in my life? But I do need you to know that they are not going to be this energy. This energy is out. The deceiver, the narcissist, the manipulator, the cheater, gone. That energy is gone. Because of your change, because of your new perspective, you're going to see that energy very clearly, and you're not going to let that back in. So today, whoever shows up in the next week, in the next month, they're the people that you want in your life, if you're ready for it, if you're ready to grab hold and step into. But I also feel like you're not going to be lonely or isolated anymore. This hermit mode. Whether you allow someone into your life or not, you're sovereign. You're connected to the divine. You're feeling whole within yourself. And that's why you can manifest now somebody who's also whole, who's also of a higher vibrational frequency that's ready for something new, because they're also doing, they're at a different frequency level. They're not at the frequency level that is, the manipulator and the deceiver, the person operating out of fear. They're not this person. So the person you're manifesting is somebody that is going to love you the way that you are, because here's the thing. You're new. You're ready. It's all about you stepping into your power and your newness. I just want to grab some unicorn card or two to kind of see what the unicorns want to bring in with this. I actually picked a unicorn card with pile number 1 yesterday for the pick a card in June for the full moon in Sag. And I recognized that I didn't pick a unicorn card for 2 or 3, which was very interesting. And I don't ever think anything is chance anymore. So honestly, I think if you picked pile number 1, you needed that extra message. But yes, let's see what, and they literally are flipping all over the place. Okay. Oh, I love it, Delancia. Goodbye, bad energy. Yes. Yeah, Karen, I understand, honey. I understand. And please take what resonates. Take what resonates. All right. So let's see what the unicorns want to add to this message. You've got 2. Create your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are nudged forward. Yeah, it's time. Access your gifts. Explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. And that's why things are different. You're different. You are now able to really feel, see, hear, and know someone who's not being authentic. You can very clearly know they are trying to dupe you in some way, or they're not in their own power. So creating your vision as you move forward is going to be really, really important, because it's a time for you to go in the direction you want to go. It's not about any have tos. It's about want tos. And this new energy, that's what it's all about. Where do you want to go? Who do you want in your life? And then putting up those boundaries. No is a complete sentence. And I feel like it's going to come way much easier to you than it ever has before to be able to do that. So access your gifts. Yeah, really trust that gut instinct. Really trust spirit coming in, which is why becoming mindful is going to be so important. It's so you can access your gifts. So for those of you joining us late, we started with this everyday magic card. So if you have to go back and watch the replay, I would encourage you to do so. Yeah, guiding light services, exciting new energy. Absolutely. And it doesn't necessarily mean he'll be the one. You'll know if he's the one, honey. But he may be the one on the way to the one. It's going to be up to you to be very discerning. Very discerning, okay? All right, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow to do Tarot Tuesday. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to YouTube and like my Facebook page, because we want to add your energy to the collective group, which will inform these general readings. And then I'll be back on Tuesday for Tuesday Tarot at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, Facebook Live and YouTube. To pull individual cards, 1 free card for as many as I can get into the group. And if you're ready to start a healing journey, please check out my website at guidance311.com, or just more information about me and my services. You can always work with me. I do 30-minute readings and 60-minute readings. All right, guys, have a beautiful, wonderful rest of your Monday. Hey, Myra, no worries. Have a good Monday, guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye.